So then we took a step back and we started thinking about what mattered, what were we trying to do, and what were the principles on which we were going to build our philanthropic work. And we came to a few things. The first is that we wanted to do things that mattered, not that were easy. We understood that we are a company that's based largely in the developed world. We're popular all over the world, and if anyone comes to Google, I'm happy to show you. In our lobby, we have a map. And it's a globe, and it's on a flat-screen TV, and it looks high-techy, exactly what you'd expect at Google. And it spins slowly, and it's real-time, and it shows searches around the world. And they come up, and they're in different colors, and red is English and yellow is Spanish. And what everyone notices right away is the parts of the world that are dark, the parts of the world where there is no search. And search at Google is correlated with electricity, which is correlated with lifespan, which is correlated with low child mortality, which is correlated with literacy. And so we thought about this and we thought, wow, we exist in all of the developed parts of the world. But it is a fact that most charity goes from the wealthy to the wealthy. People don't realize that. They think they're giving charity, and they are. And supporting universities, as Judith used to do, is important, and supporting arts are important. But if you look at the percentage of where people give across the world, most charity stays within communities. And we did not want our philanthropic work to stay within our own community. We decided to do things that would matter and focus on the world's largest problems. We came to climate change, global health, and global poverty. The second basic tenet of what we were trying to do is that we wanted to innovate and be willing to be disruptive. Google was a disruptive technology. Google took a lot of information that people thought they had to pay for and gave it away for free. And that was it. That was the business secret right there. We were willing to disrupt. And there were a lot of people at the time that told us this business model will never work. This is disrupting the way information is being transferred. And we said we didn't care. And we're willing to say that again. We're willing to disrupt by innovating. The third thing is that we want to scale. Google is an incredibly scalable model. It's a model that has diminishing marginal returns to what we do. It turns out that once you've crawled the world's information, serving up the next query when Bob looks up something is relatively cheap. We are looking for things that scale, looking for partners that have great experience to scale. And so with those three basic tenets and our desire to do something big and actually transfer from our community to the communities of the world that needed it best, we formed something called Google.org. And Google.org is a non-entity within an entity that pretends it's an entity, but it's an umbrella it's an umbrella name for everything we do that's philanthropic. We hired an amazing man named Larry Brilliant to run it. He reports to a board. There are 4 of us on the board. And we have every vehicle we could want at our discretion. We can make for-profit investments. We can make investments in nonprofits. We have a foundation where we can make grants. So we've given ourselves all the tools in the toolbox to try to make a difference.